Too close, too fast, too unpredictable. 1 second calm, the next, chaos. No warning, no second chance. From violent collisions to unstoppable forces of nature, and moments of pure beauty in between, this is where reality hits its limit. Stay with us, because the next second could change everything.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You can feel the tension building. Truck stuck on the tracks, train closing in, and then impact. The force is instant and violent. Seeing that vehicle get torn apart like that makes it clear how unforgiving rail crossings can be. One unstable slope, one collapse, and a normal route turns into chaos. Nature doesn't need much time to break man-made systems apart. Ship launches are supposed to be smooth and calculated, but this turns into a collision in seconds. The scale makes it even more intense. These aren't small machines, and once they move, there's no quick correction. Unsecured cargo can easily end up pouring onto the road, as seen by an incident in Hyong. Thankfully, it didn't hurt anyone this time. Flames suddenly burst out of a parked vehicle, transforming the moment into something both tense and shockingly unexpected. A calm, quiet shop is abruptly overrun by cows that barge in and knock everything over within seconds, turning the place into a wildly chaotic, yet hilariously funny scene. A sudden blast of wind sends the scaffolding crashing down onto several cars. Thankfully, the motorbike rider makes it out unharmed, a true split-second escape. Looked like it was chasing a thrill, rolling downhill, smashing through barriers, and charging into the street like a scene straight out of an action movie. Heartbreaking. A powerful flash flood surged through Valencia in eastern Spain, ripping through everything in its path and leaving behind a scene of chaos that terrified all who witnessed it. Blocking traffic and endangering the lives of those living nearby. goodness. Everything in its path was consumed by a gigantic dust storm that turned the entire region into a stifling ocean of sand. One minor error can quickly become a lesson the driver will never forget, demonstrating that high-voltage electricity is never to be taken lightly. Everything may have gone differently if it had been a few millimeters off. The young man makes an amazing last-minute escape when a roof tile falls directly next to the automobile. A giant sinkhole suddenly opens up just as a bus passes by, sending everyone's hearts racing and leaving them wondering what kind of strange force is at play on that road. The diver is startled, like a sudden encounter with a sea monster, when he collides with a large fish without having time to react and brushes past it in an instant.
Haha! You guys want to see a fail? That's a fail. Ever seen one? Oh, there's a tree! Oh!
A vehicle in Arizona saw something out of a joke. A hot air balloon crashed straight into a tree after making a terrible landing. An entire bridge was destroyed by the raging water, which then carried wood, rocks, and personal items downstream in a frantic, breathless rush. On New Zealand's South Island, relentless heavy rain transforms the landscape into a flowing sea, with raging water so intense that people can only stand back and watch from a distance. Oh my God, it's almost impossible to believe this is real. A stark reminder of just how terrifying nature's power can be. In a split second, a massive tree came crashing down beside a row of delivery motorbikes, leaving one bike wedged between two branches in the midst of the chaos.
There she goes! Holy cow!
The bridge in Sioux Falls is submerged by floods, creating a spectacle that seems like it belongs in a movie. Only this one is directed by nature. Floodwaters from upstream Trabulas surge down with brutal force, like flipping into maximum power, turning the scene into something intensely suffocating. It serves as a reminder that flash floods don't have a set timetable, and that a moment of negligence may result in cars disappearing in a matter of seconds. As the plane pushes its engines to maximum thrust, the spectators find themselves thrust into the spotlight, caught in an unplanned and unexpected test of their footing. From above, water cascades down like a waterfall through thick, rolling black smoke as firefighters scramble against time in a suffocating, high-pressure scene. It must have been a terrifying moment. A massive rock came rolling down and crushed the truck within seconds. Thankfully, the driver was outside and could only watch it happen. Unbelievably, a truck in Michigan loses control and smashes through an insurance store, resembling a scenario from an actual action film. In a 3-car crash, an Ohio patrol officer barely avoids death. A heart-stopping moment that left spectators gasping before relief eventually sets in.
This is a rarely seen whale shark, according to researchers from the Hawaii Institute of Marine Biology.
Animal until they hopped in the water.
Breuer observed
With no need to chase, the whale shark moves gently through the water as small fish drift into its enormous mouth, a moment that feels both serene and slightly unsettling.
Let the shark approach, but don't aggressively get close and disturb it.
While vacationing by the ocean, you find yourself lying beside a shark, staying calm, a moment that feels both chilling and like a test of your own nerves. Dolphins glide above the waves with elegant, dance-like movements, creating a serene moment that captivates everyone watching. Rocks stream down the road like a quick cleaning when the mountain abruptly disturbs its serenity. But it's not the type of thing anyone wants to see. Gas can shock a whole neighborhood when it becomes dangerously volatile, creating a sight that no one would want to witness in real life. A powerful lightning strike hits the taxiway at Jacksonville Airport, leaving behind a zigzag scorch mark like nature's own signature. Stunning, yet unsettling. Have you ever witnessed humpback whales working together to hunt in such a breathtaking display? Must have been terrifying. A massive rock rolled down and crushed the truck in seconds. Fortunately, the driver was outside, watching from a safe distance. In Slovenia, collapsing earth and falling trees cut off the roadway, showcasing a dramatic display of nature's raw power. A flash flood in the Grand Canyon left many tourists stranded, serving as a powerful reminder to heed weather warnings and stay cautious around streams and canyon areas.
The flash flooding marked monsoon storms days ago triggered the rush of water.
Taiwan is rocked by a powerful earthquake, sending items tumbling off shelves and crashing to the floor, leaving many people in panic. Pedestrians were left stunned when an excavator being transported on a truck was knocked loose after striking a bridge beam. Thankfully, no one was injured. This incident highlights that even the strongest infrastructure can be put to the test before a storm, making weather monitoring and safety precautions absolutely essential.
Whoa, it's moving so fast. Oh!
A scene straight out of a disaster movie. As a bridge collapses, thick clouds of dust surge into the air, swallowing everything in seconds. When nature cranks the difficulty all the way up, Storm Sierra transforms the coastline into a playground no one asked for, yet everyone is forced to be part of. Mangkhut destroys a portion of a structure when the super typhoon ignores the warning and hits head-on, imparting a lesson that no one would ever want to experience. That was way too close. The bike was done the second the train reached it. The only reason this isn't tragic is because the rider made the right move and got out fast. It looks like a lake bubbling like a pot of soup, but it's actually relentless hail pounding the surface, creating a scene that's both strange and dangerously deceptive. This is uncomfortably close. A lightning bolt strikes just 100 meters away, illuminating everything in an instant.
Smell it, then throw it down?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
What first feels unsettling as a cow presses its head against the glass quickly turns funny, thanks to its innocent, almost curious expression. It seems like it's looking for someone to play with. Few airshow moments capture aviation spectacle like this one. At Farnborough, the Airbus A350-OXWB flies past alongside the RAF Red Arrows, combining commercial innovation with military precision. Once the formation breaks, the Red Arrows return for another runway pass before making a clean landing. In downtown Tunisia, a section of an abandoned building suddenly gives way, leaving behind a desolate scene that sends a chill through anyone watching. A massive crane suddenly collapses at a viaduct construction site in northern Italy, creating a scene as shocking and cinematic as something straight out of a disaster movie. This tragedy serves as a reminder of how dangerous construction sites are. All it takes is one negligent moment to spiral out of hand. Would you risk attempting to find a way out if you were stuck in a snowstorm like this? Or would you stay there and wait it out? Perfectly synchronized flight displays paint the sky with trails of smoke, recreating the 100th anniversary in a stunning way that keeps viewers completely captivated. As the boat shakes unrelentingly, the waves loom overhead, each surge a fight that makes every voyage an exhilarating experience. Storm winds in China are ferocious and breathtaking to watch. They rage so intensely that the rain pours sideways, seemingly defying the rules of physics. Moving in perfect unison, the sheep arrange themselves to spell love across the field, creating a scene that's both artistic and delightfully heartwarming. You've just seen how quickly everything can change, how chaos, survival, and beauty can exist in the same moment. But this is only one chapter. Right now, somewhere out there, another incredible moment is unfolding. Subscribe to Momentverse and don't miss what happens next.